Hello. There you are. Hi, Heidi. Good morning. Say hi to Baby D. Hello. All right, so we are walking. Today is Baby D's birthday, her real birthday. So yesterday we had the party, and today I'm taking her out for a little mommy-daughter hike just for her birthday. Today she's actually turning 1. And I've actually, hi, let me see. I gotta move in close to see you. Hi, Angel Dad. How you doing this morning? You're supposed to be editing. Well, thanks for joining me for a few minutes. So if anybody's watching the replay of this, I just want to say a special thank you to you as you're watching the replay for, watching me back. I know so many people are getting on Periscope. I appreciate you taking the time to spend some time with me, even if you're here in the replay. So thank you for that. Thank you guys for all the hearts. Don't forget, you can also heart when you're watching on replay. Thank you guys. Happy birthday, Baby D. Yay, thank you. K8 John. Say hi. And I've actually done this with all of the kids. I like to do this when I'm still baby wearing. I think it's really fun. It's good exercise for me, and they really seem to enjoy it. They usually fall asleep on the hike. So I'm assuming she's gonna fall asleep eventually here, but it's something that I always do. Obviously my profile picture, so I can see you. My profile picture on YouTube has been this one picture of me and Louie, and it's actually on this trail. It's actually like right around here. I think there's a bend in the trail somewhere. So it's somewhere right here where I had that picture taken for my YouTube profile, and I'm using an Ergo. Yep, I love Ergo carriers. I think they're the best. Really easy to use. And I used to carry the twins, one on the front, one on the back, with 2 Ergos. And it was the only way I could make it as a twin mom. So I really love them. I live in Pennsylvania. I live in the Philadelphia area. And I'll try not to get out of breath. I'm going uphill. So going uphill. I'm trying really hard to get rid of like my baby belly. So when I was wearing my Ergo carrier for a while, it was like boobs and then bump. So it's kind of going down. My main goal is that my bump is lower than my boobs. So I'm still working on it. This definitely helps carrying a baby around. So we're exercising. Get that work in for you too. Get on your treadmill and walk with me. I know. Nervous to go hiking alone. You know what? There's so many, because I live in a really populated area, this is a trail that there's a lot of people on. I'm sure we'll pass some people and they'll look at me like I'm, weird. But I'm just weird, and I'm cool with that. The boob bump situation, you know it well. Yep. It's hard. I'm not one of those women. I guess I've had 4 kids plus twins, and the twins together, they were separate. They were fraternal. So I had 2 placentas, and then they were 6 pounds and 7 pounds. So that was a lot of baby, and it's hard for me. I don't just bounce back. So it's taking time, but keep working on it. Hey, Meg. Hi. Thank you. How many weeks were the twins born? They were born at 37 weeks and 5 days. So I was proud of that extra 5 days. I think that's what it was. Yeah, we almost made it to 38 weeks. And they didn't have to stay in the NICU at all. It was really a blessing. I was really worried about it. Many twin babies end up in the NICU for a little bit, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, NICUs are amazing what they can do, nowadays. My niece, if you know me, she was premature, and she was in the NICU for 3 months. Happy Sunday! I know. Less stress about body image when the babies are small. Yes, and more happiness in enjoying them. I agree. Yes. It's hard though when people see you and they're like, oh, congratulations, are you expecting? You're like, yeah, no. I think I might have even said once, yeah, thanks, like at the grocery store, and then you just leave. Like, thanks, checker. Am I doing raw vegan still? Let me see. Oh, that's from you, Heidi. I am. So I'm not doing full raw vegan. I'm doing like, so I make my smoothie every morning. So I have like bananas, mangoes, and I have that for breakfast. And then I try to make like a second one for lunch with like spinach. And so I have my huge giant jar. But dinner, so I guess you could say I'm doing like raw till 4. I'm doing the raw till 4. So at night though, I'm having cooked food because it's too hard with the kids, and prepping all the fruit when I'm the only one having it is difficult. And it's not impossible. I could do it if I really wanted to, like I did before. But I'm just doing the raw till 4 o'clock. And obviously I had cake, the birthday party yesterday. So I can't really say I'm doing raw vegan. But in the morning, I'm trying to do it all day. Like, it's easier when I'm at work. Even though, again, I'm like the weird girl with these huge mason jars filled with green stuff in the refrigerator. So I try to do that. And with breastfeeding, it was hard. Yeah, it's kind of tough to be doing that when you're like, when I like restrict calories, my milk starts to kind of dry up. So that was difficult. I think she's fallen asleep. But now that I'm done, I did nurse. I'm still nursing in the morning. Like, I'm going to do that as long as she wants to. But you're doing juicing. All right. Very good. I know I don't have a Vitamixer or anything. I don't have that. But now that I'm done breastfeeding, for the most part, I'm going to try to, work on food intake and calories. You love your juicer? They're so expensive. They're like $300, aren't they? So I just have my blender because I figure at least it gives me like the pulp, which is kind of good. So I wonder if it's going to be harder to do this going downhill than uphill. Yeah, it's really, really beautiful here. Like, so nice this morning. I always like coming here. In the fall is when I came with Louie, when I took my profile picture for for YouTube. I love it in the fall because the leaves and the crisp air. She uses Avent, I think is what we've been using. We've had the same ones for all the kids all the way through. They all have the same. I think it's Advent. I can look and let you know later, Heidi. So there's like a road right up here. So see, it's not that secluded. So there is a road that goes up around this little mountain. Oh, did that wake her up? Did you wake up? She's like, what was that? I'm so sorry, that was a motorcycle. That's not very serene. Somebody asked me how I like my selfie stick that I have and that I bought for this, and I'm telling you, I'm liking it. It's really good. If you're gonna periscope and you're gonna go out, get one for your phone because it's really cool. It's easier than holding it right next to your face. Even though you gotta look like a weirdo. Because you can't really get by with pretending that you're just on FaceTime when you have this giant selfie stick. Okay, you want to see forward for a couple minutes? Back to editing. Thanks for coming and joining for a little bit, Heidi. Have a great Sunday. I'll try to catch you if you're periscoping later. There's the trail. It's the drop off. I know. Now I can't see behind me. Go ahead. I know, she's sleeping really good. She was. There was a motorcycle that woke her up. wouldn't you love to be, I would. Yes, I would love to be carried around. I do use the hood, so if she totally drops off, I'm going to pop the hood on so her head doesn't fall back. Otherwise, I feel like she gets too hot and she gets kind of grumpy with the hood on. But I put it on when they fall asleep. Oh, I'm sorry I woke you up. I'm sorry. Can you save Periscope longer than 24 hours? I have saved a couple of my Periscope, Momscope broadcasts, and I put them on my main YouTube channel. So you can save it to your camera roll. You can set up Periscope where to automatically, you take the kids on a trail. Oh, that's great. Angel Dad, I wish you would scope that. So you can save it to your camera roll and then you can upload it, but then you don't get the comments and the hearts. So if you want the comments and the hearts, then you have to go and use QuickTime. I have a MacBook and I can open QuickTime, plug in my phone, and then I can save it with the hearts and the comments. So if you have QuickTime, you can do that. There's also some new apps where you can pay, like a service where they will do it for you. I'm going to have to put the hood up soon. You had to watch on replay. Okay. So yep, you can usually sometimes, like if the broadcast like starts to lose connection, I've usually watched in the replay and it's all still there. It's kind of weird, but live sometimes it'll like freeze up. Yep, QuickTime. That's how you do it. And I'm actually saving all of mine on this and then uploading them to like a separate channel for my own future reference so that they're there. Like, you know, anyway, I'm not going to say what that is. It's there for future in case I want it. Like, lean forward. Okay, this part's a little rocky. Getting to the top. So this is sort of the top. I'm going to try to put her hood on. So I'm going to have to put you down. You might be looking at dirt. Let's see. Can't get you to prop. All right, look at the sky. Okay. Hi. Sorry you were looking at the sky there. You were very patient. Thank you for those hearts. Who's green? Who's green? Thanks for the hearts, green heart. Oh, and I just kind of wiggle her on. It's like a mirror. All right, well, she has her head popped out of the hood. Oh well, it gives it a little more security. Popped out of the hood. Leaning on the strap. It's always comfy. Okay, green and yellow. Thanks for the hearts. You're rocking it. Okay. Wonder how long my battery will last. My right arm is getting a little bit tired. Okay. I'll switch you to the left. What's my favorite What's your favorite to baby wear while hiking? My favorite carrier would be the Ergo. Or who's my favorite kid? Baby D's my favorite kid to carry. Well, she really is just easygoing. She'll do anything. She doesn't cry very much. Unless she's hungry. I couldn't carry Crank anywhere. He did not. He's just Crank. He just gets fussy. We start walking down, and that'll be fun. I actually think walking down is harder than going up. A Tula. It isn't a loop. I don't know what a Tula is. Is that a soft structured carrier? I haven't used that one. Pretty much bought every single carrier and like style when I had the twins. I liked the Moby. That's my second favorite choice for when they're young because you can really wrap them and get them close. This is sort of a loop. You can cut over like halfway through to go over. It's confusing. And then it kind of will bring me back around, or I can keep going and then I have to turn around and go back. So it's kind of not a loop, but sort of wider. It has a wider panel. Okay. I missed that last comment. I'm so sorry. Whoever said that, if you want to say it again, I missed it. That's one thing I don't like about Periscope. I can't like re-scroll through the comments to catch it again. Hopefully that'll be an update. Oh, she's really, really out. Let's try to shift her head. That's a great angle, isn't it? Sorry. Hello. Hi, Kimber D. What time is it at where you guys are? I always like to know that. It takes me about 30 minutes if I do like the cut through, and then I can do it for an hour if I want. You know, it's kind of 10 o'clock where you're at. Yeah. I don't know. What time is it where I'm at? I don't know. East Coast, same thing, I think. So it takes me about an hour, just after 7 a.m. Thanks for waking up and joining me. This girl does not want to move her head. She must be comfortable. Nine o'clock. Just passed out. Mow the lawn. Oh gosh. You know, I asked Jim to mow the lawn when I left. He wasn't too excited about that. I was like, hey, I'm taking Baby D, so why don't you take the kids outside and start mowing? He's like, oh. Toddler wakes at 6 every morning. Yep, that's us moms and dads getting up early with our kids. 12:15 a.m. Australia, cleaning bottles, watching before bed. Yay! Thank you. Okay, we're going downhill now. It's less rocky now, so that's good. I swear, I think my battery might like kaput while I'm walking, so if I just bloop disappear, you'll know that that's what happened. So I appreciate you guys joining. It's much more fun walking with friends and a sleeping baby. Jeez, can't get her head over. Ugh. Well, downhill. Thank you, you too. Thanks for joining. Have a great day. Shopping and gardening. All right. What are you shopping for? Groceries? Hi. It is so pretty out. It is really nice. You're nursing your 1-year-old. Yay! I know this morning when I was nursing, like I said, and I'm like, yay, I'm gonna be done, but I still of course, I want to hold on a little bit more, at least every morning, and be nursing for a while. The temperature out, I think it's 70 degrees. Perfect, right? Oh, how do babies sleep like this? I don't know how they do that. Crazy. New kids' bedroom furniture. Sweet. I like IKEA. We get all of our furniture from IKEA. That's great. It's already scorching. Yeah, hot summers in Florida, I bet. Pennsylvania, we're pretty good. We definitely get 100-degree days. The humidity in Pennsylvania gets rough, where you just are Florida's the same, I guess, though, but you feel like you're just the sweating and just it won't go anywhere. It's just, ugh. That humidity can be rough, especially sleeping at night, because we never had air conditioning growing up, so we used to sleep going to IKEA. Oh, right. I love IKEA. I just want to pretend I'm living there when I go. I'm like, oh, let's just sit in one of the spaces and pretend that this is our house. Hi, Erica. Thanks for joining. We got a sleeping baby. And, yeah, it looks awkward, but she won't move her head. Okay. I'll try again. Yeah. All right. Okay, there's more people coming in front of me. Hello. Hi. Yeah, I was saying in another Periscope how I used to hate Pennsylvania because I grew up here and I really wanted to get out. And I went to school in Vermont. I loved Vermont. I lived in Alaska, I lived in Boston. And after coming back, after traveling around, I realized that wherever you live, the most important thing is your family. It doesn't matter where, but I do love Pennsylvania. I realize now that it's so lush. It is really like living in a rainforest. You get the sounds at night and the trees, it's so green. We don't get earthquakes, we don't get tornadoes, we don't have any killer moose or anything, which I do think moose are killer. I think that they are scary. They are scary. I was hiking in Alaska and I saw them and I was like, ah! They really can kick you. They're scary. There was one out in my front yard. Your wife grew up in Vermont. Great. And there was one in my front yard at my house and it was just kicking the crap out of something in the yard. And it was scary. I was like, ah! So, I don't know, killer moose. We don't have that in Pennsylvania. There's no big animals that I have to look out for when I'm hiking. Other than ticks, which are, they're kind of scary, but they're not going to attack you and try to eat you. Well, they eat you, but all right, let's move on from that conversation. For the wildlife intimidates me. Hi, Sandy. Good morning. Sandy, you were here earlier, weren't you? You must have left and came back. I thought you were here earlier. My brain's getting frazzled. I'm going up again. Okay, everyone's gonna be like, that baby. I'm pushing her head over. Okay, she's fine. Just logging in. It must have been last night I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of, the what I'm doing now tag. She's been sleeping for, what would you guys say, 20 minutes? I don't know. Maybe just 10 minutes. Going up. Have to go. Thanks for joining. Yay. Thank you. Those are baby wearing actions right there. My mad skills. Hey, Crystal. Hey, you made it in. Nice to see you this morning. I have to watch your what I'm doing now tag. I didn't get a chance yet. I'm hiking with Baby D. It's her birthday, so it's kind of a tradition. Sure, go ahead. Count that as your exercise. I give you permission. Done.